Good day, mates. We are the Oddset. I'm Haikal. United supporter.
Wagwan, Medi. Hey, this one Adidas. This one, Liverpool supporter.
I also Adidas
Hi guys. Hi guys, I'm Ish. It's the hope that kills FC.
Wow. Forward.
I'm Calvin, Leeds fan. 3 points.
The last two guys, you
Okay,
all
I'm
want to...
Nitin, Spurs fan. We're back again. New season 3-0. Let's go.
Hi guys, this is the home of the champions.
This is why we...
He waited for all of us to introduce ourselves first.
This is why
he
we
wanted-
were
Oh my
contemplating whether to bring back the show or not.
Oh my god. Let's just end this. Let's just end this.
Guys, it's gonna be a whole season of these. Are you guys ready or not? This introduction.
Okay, so last season. We will no longer be talking about last season, so we don't care who the champions were.
Yeah, we will not be tolerating last season nonsense.
So welcome back to another season review. The Premier League has
Let's
just
go.
started. First things first, if you've not followed us, do subscribe to us on YouTube, on Spotify. And if you've not followed us on TikTok or Instagram, do follow us there as well. For those who are watching this, is at the Oddset TOS. And if you want to hear us on Spotify and follow our socials, at the.odd.set. Anyway, welcome back to another season.
26,
How you guys
27.
been, man?
Season.
Good.
Before the starting of the season, I was actually very... I was okay because I think the summer went by quite fast, right? Because of the World Cup and all that. I don't know how you guys felt. The stupid rules about the World Cup. I think we also did a show, right, about the
Yeah.
World Cup, only one episode. Other than that, was looking forward to the start of the season lah. Until that horrid game against the Tigers, not Lions. The
Same
Tigers
lah,
done
like
messed
ish,
me,
you
bro.
Speaking of the Lions, though, shout outs to our national team. National team did
sir.
quite well in the
Yeah.
ASEAN
Well done.
AFF
Well done,
Cup.
guys.
We fell short.
Correct.
But positive signs all around. If you guys have not bought the jersey, please buy the jersey. Support Singapore. This episode, we are in our club jersey, but next episode, we will make sure one of us turns up in the Singapore kit to show our support for the...
Let's go. Can I also give a shout out to Naufal,
Yeah.
the OG for hooking Adidas and the FAS up. He's the guy. He's the guy.
Yes, sir.
He's the guy.
So before we start this episode, we also would like to congratulate our Nitin for his card business. That's doing well. He
Guys,
looks
what the heck?
looks
I
Doctor,
thought you were gonna congratulate me.
bro. We will do that also.
we will.
Okay.
Because we will need to take some predictions after the mid thing. Bro, plug in.
Yeah,
What's
plug in,
your
man.
page? What do you sell?
Alright, man. It's at Dr. Chrome SG. I'm on Instagram and TikTok. I have a TikTok shop now. I plan to go live on TikTok selling Marvel, Disney, Star Wars, DC, football, singles. Yeah.
everything
So
you
if
pakai liao,
if you really like trading cards, check out the page and let me know if you like anything.
Yeah, because
Thank you.
What
Thanks
the
for
best
the
thing
quick
that
plug.
I saw Nitin's page was he was displaying the Lamine Yamal card for what have you already sold it, the $700 or $800?
No, so the consigner very impatient that fella. So consigning cards can take like 3 months or so, but the guy within like
Yeah,
3
man.
days he was like,
Takes
how
a
bro,
while.
anything, and I was like, bro, that's not how it works lah, bro, especially
Yeah.
for expensive cards. That's an
Yeah.
$850 card. So like, people need some time to decide whether they want to buy. Look at their options. It's not a 3-day quick deal lah.
Bro,
So yeah
bro,
lah, you have all kinds of things, yeah.
Bro, I've got a Cristiano Ronaldo card. If he hits 1,000 goals, do you think I can sell it for $1,000?
Depends
Bro,
on the
$1,000
card.
is quite
I
deep.
think
Bro!
from what I know, the cards that you buy, I don't know whether they are the ones that
The
go
one
for
that I
highway.
got, here's the story, right? The one I got, me and
Ah.
Maddie, we were going for an event. We went to 7-Eleven. I bought 3
Yeah,
packs.
remember.
And then I opened one. And immediately in the first pack, it was Cristiano. So I'm holding on to that card. The moment Cristiano hits 1,000 goals, I'm going to put it up for $1,000.
But after the World Cup, the card maybe $20-$30 worth. Okay,
Walao.
so we
will
are
see
moving
lah.
on.
You can. There's a saying in the card world that you can price the card however much you want. Then
Yeah,
it's whether
that's
anybody buy.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
But I
all
think
that
Lamin Yamal card for it is a rookie card, right?
Yeah, rookie
Lamine
cards. Bro,
Yamal.
like now I give you all a quick example. Like Messi rookie card. If you get a Messi rookie card now, and
Mhm.
he's just talking about the base. So back then, like people talk about base like it's trash. But a Messi base now minimum $1,000. So imagine you had 300 of those. That's a quick $300,000 for you. So yeah, if that's one great way of getting into the cutting. If you really like scouting youngsters and seeing who's coming up, like last year the chasers were Rio Ngamoha, Max Dowman was a big chase. So yeah, if those guys perform and you have these rookie cards, they tend to go up in value crazily. So if, for example, Yamal wins Ballon d'Or, I think next month's Ballon d'Or, right? October, is it?
Yep.
If he wins the Ballon d'Or, then the rookie
The
card from
price.
850 becomes 1,000 plus or 2,000, you don't know.
But Ballon d'Or
So it's-
corrupted, bro. Can
Yeah
Bro,
lah,
enough
but
with
it's
your
still hell in
conspiracy.
the steam lah.
But if you are talking about scouting young kids, then Chelsea will be doing well. We also would like to congratulate a new father in our podcast, Mr. Mitran.
Hey.
Ooh, let's go.
Bro,
Yes,
shout outs to
brother.
you for you guys who are listening and watching or whichever way you're consuming our product. Meets kit, it's about how many? 20 days plus? 30 days? 25, bro. You are muted.
You're muted, bro.
25, sorry.
Meets kit. New father
Fatherhood has
things.
taken its toll.
New
Having
father things.
fatherhood.
New father things. We by 25 days old and he's still made up to show up for the podcast just so that he can brag that Arsenal won last season and
Yeah,
our favourites.
Fair play to you, bro.
How's
Fair
fatherhood
play.
been, man?
Tiring, bro. Tiring. But yeah, shout out, man. Like to you guys actually. A lot of y'all here, those who are listening, these guys actually helped me out a lot. They actually prepped me before he even came. So thank you so much. But with regards to fatherhood, it is tiring lah. It's very steep learning curve. Every day you're learning something new. You're learning how your kid is actually getting the routines, the habits, what suits him, what doesn't. So yeah, man, just taking it one day at a time.
So the most important question of this is will you make him support Arsenal or you allow him to have a free run at whatever he feels?
I'll let him choose whatever he wants to choose lah.
Don't
Yeah.
laugh lah.
Bullshit.
Really, man.
Just lies,
Cock,
Apple.
girl.
That's serious lies.
Bro, if he comes home and tells me he supports another team, I cannot do anything. Like I can't
You
get
can.
angry.
But there's,
You show him the door, bro.
the seats have been planted,
I
right?
support Spurs. Oh shit!
I also tell him, bro, your father Arsenal fan. Are you mad?
Are you mad?
Oh my god!
But is the seeds that you plant along the way. I'm sure by now you already bought the jersey already, right?
Yeah.
See?
No, so I bought some small baby romper for him, but like myself, I started super young. I started actually at 4 years old, and that was because my dad was crazy.
Yeah.
So he used to sit down and watch every weekend and talk about this Arsenal, and I used to be like, why the manager and the team, the name so similar? Why so nice? Arsene Wenger was the manager.
So when you say you will let your kids support whatever you want, you are going to do what your father did. You will at 4 years old start to talk about Arsenal and then psycho him, bro.
Bro,
I started at 6 months old, bro. Tell them stories about
Right,
the treble.
inside the womb already. I was, come on, you Spurs.
So we are a podcast that does a lot of predictions. So we're going to take early predictions because I remember when me and Heikel started this, I was going to become a father. Then
That's right.
season
Oh
1
my
of
God.
football, Nitin became a father. Then season 2 of football, Mitran became a father. So early predictions, who's going to be the new father or father
You.
again for next season?
I think it's Mehdi.
You.
My prediction is Mehdi.
I think it's Mehdi.
Bro, I've been complaining
My
about
prediction is Kelvin, because Leeds doing very well. Fella will be excited. No, I think it's Kelvin.
Wow, can see, look at that
Kelvin,
smile, man. Ooh, Kel.
If me and the league, how will we have baby?
Ooh.
Cat.
Definitely lah.
Cat will-
Definitely.
Cal will get a cat. If
I will adopt a cat.
Do you have a
So,
cat named Ellen?
bro, if he has a cat, it's going to be called like
No, lah.
Bielsa.
Loco, El Loco.
His FPL team this year is called Bielsa Luna. So that's the other thing we want to touch. If you guys do not know, from last season we have done this. We have our own league called the Odd League, and if you join our league and top it, because it's going to be a very difficult thing to do because we have heavyweights like me, we have heavyweights like Need. So if you can beat us somehow and then top the league, we will get your team's jersey. But that will be at the end of the season. If you've not joined us, we will share with you the reference code again.
Just to update you guys before many
Yeah.
people continue. 56 teams now in our
Oh,
league.
wow, we are growing.
56. That's huge. But also shout outs to a few big shots in our league. Sean Tobin, Brandon and
Champion FC, Shiva.
yeah. So yeah, these
Shiva
guys.
Guetta, right?
So like
Shiva
Maddie said,
Greta.
if you guys are ready, these are the guys you got to go up against. So right now I'm just gonna say it first. I'm number 53 out of 56.
But
So I'm out of the race this
we
year.
are, we are
I'm
going to
done.
we are going to skip this week's
going home.
this week's placing, right?
Hey.
Because Chelsea is yet to play yet, so it's
Oh,
not
yeah, correct.
done. At the time of
Correct,
recording,
correct.
is not done because João Pedro will
Ah.
score a hat trick and
Why?
then
Why?
our-
Who here Captain João Pedro? Why? Anyone?
Okay,
No,
okay.
but you
Captain
never know,
guys.
bro.
But okay,
Who
so
here don't have?
last conspiracy theory. Last
What's
time
up?
I said the same thing, right? The dude that with the highest point, I think triple captain Ajayi from Hull City. Okay, just so you all know.
Oh, really?
All right. So I don't
Bored
know,
lah.
guys. I mean,
There's some conspiracy going on for sure.
do you guys think? I mean, I'm just
someone triple captain.
No lah, bro. You all just suck lah.
no, but
Hey, Kuiper lah.
no,
You
but
just
se-
sucks.
serious question.
Yeah.
Do you
I
guys
think there is something going
Yes.
on. Like
Right?
there's some very weird takes and weird selection for
Mhm.
triple
Bro,
captain.
some people just do it. Bro, some people just do it for the lols. And they after this 1 week, right, they will drop. It's standard. Every week you see it's like ridiculous triple captains. It's always like that, bro. But the ones on top, right, are never like this kind of weird fellas lah.
Yeah.
So
I think they
when-
are just doing it for lols, then they end up kena. Maybe
I-
Hull City fan.
Yeah, true. I like to see it every season. Every season I like to see the highest team at the first week. And that guy is always with the weirdest picks. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I just it just
There are
feels
people
weird.
who do it for fun and there are people who do not do it for fun. We are doing this for y'all. So this is why you should subscribe to us. This is why you should listen to
Exactly.
us. We are Singapore's #1 Premier League roundup show.
Absolutely, man.
All right,
Without-
without a doubt. You know why? Because we bother to watch every game. 3 a.m., 4 a.m. we are up and then we come on the show. We are not just watching highlights and then coming to you guys and talking rubbish.
Exactly.
Although we might if it's like I wanted to say Hull City. But then Hull City did wonders. So we will. so let's.
So we
let's
lost. Coventry, it's Coventry.
are you guys ready to wrap up game
go.
week 1 this week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I want to move
So-
on in my life.
Same.
Oh yeah. Okay.
was
Since you
dreading this
guys,
today.
you guys are desperate to move on with your life, so there's only one place to start. Hull City 2, Man United 0. Some facts for the game. This is Hull's first top flight match since 2017. That is 9 years since they were in the Premier League, and they also stopped Man United's flawless record of being unbeaten against newly promoted sides on the opening week. Hull City happened. This is something I read.
Hey, who sent the emoticon? The laughing emoticon. Bastards, yeah.
Hull City were missing 10 players apparently, and they have a makeshift back line. So I will hand it over to you guys, especially Ishmam and Heikel. Let us know, man, your thoughts about the game. I don't think you need to dissect so much into the game, but what went wrong?
Tell us how you feel.
I've got 3 points. Ish, if you be so kind to just let me start first. What a
Please
terrible
go ahead,
start
bro.
by my club. Horrible start. I think it was. I don't know what to say. I can't say anything. The performance was just. They didn't bring the performance they had during preseason into the opening game. So nothing much from me on that point. How they performed this. I cannot.
Lost for words.
I can't really brain it. It was just horrible for me. It was a horrible watch. But I think we need more signings. I think that's the second point for me is we need more signings, but not just more signings. We need better signings. We need better players because some of our players are just not cutting it for me. One of it was Luke Shaw. I mean, man, dude was horrible. And also another one was Dorgu. I don't really I blame Dorgu for his performance, but I can't really blame him fully because I personally wouldn't play him as the way he was being played, ball to his feet. That's not the kind of player he is. I think he's strong when you give him space to run. So for him to be receiving the ball on his feet, he's clumsy, man. So he's not someone who can control the ball. So that I think on that part, I think that has to be on Carrick. But yeah, man. Another and the last point that I have is just I got to give a shout out to Lucas Harrington, wonder kid from Australia. Getting his debut game against Manchester United and winning. So shout outs to Lucas Harrington. I think he has a bright future. What an amazing kid. Played very well in the World Cup. So hopefully he has a good season with Hull, and hopefully they can beat some more big teams. So
I think, bro, it ends
Nope.
there. Like,
Just
it
you
just
guys.
ends there.
what you mean? Are you
you
looking down on? There's no
Yeah,
easy games
okay.
in the Premier League. Okay, but anyway,
Here
I'm
is
done.
the take on Hull. Okay, I think Kel, you can back me up on this because you know the championship more than I do. Hull
Yeah.
apparently were not tipped to promote into
No.
They conceded 66 goals last season, although they had a clean sheet against you guys. But they conceded 66 goals last season, which made them the worst team to get promoted defensively. Kel, is this right? Is this the right stat?
Yeah, they are a funny team. They XG wise, they were one of the worst.
Mhm,
But that also shows that technically they were lethal in the
mhm.
league,
Yeah, correct.
the Champo League. But I don't know how they did it against y'all. But y'all were the architects of your own
Yeah.
disaster, in my opinion. I
Ish,
saw the lineup and I already was like telling y'all are 3 points.
yeah.
But my God,
But when you
you proved me
decide
wrong.
to surprise us,
And
Ish,
I think it's
you
quite evident how they did it. I mean, we'll
Yeah.
come to it in the Spurs game. So it's just one team that had all the hunger, won every 50-50, and another team that just thought they could just come and get a result. But man, the hunger that teams like Hull and Brentford showed this week is intense. It
it's
was
crazy.
there were certain points where I thought it was unplayable. So the way Hull were pressing,
The intensity, that's the key.
Yeah.
Man U had none.
full.
I think it's opening day fixture at home, right? It always brings about the best. Like we also encountered that, but we will save it for later.
Mary, you're talking about Hull City fans, right?
Hull City fans. Oh yeah, correct.
Yeah, but they are fans of Anthony, right?
Oh yeah,
No?
do you guys get
Oh, the
flashback
claw.
of Anthony coming back?
No, I got flashbacks of that guy. What's his name? The Swansea City fella. The Betafimi Gomez, is it?
Oh,
Gomez.
yeah, he
Better
celebrated.
Gomez.
You guys
The
remember?
better.
Bro, that guy's scary, bro. The way he do it also damn scary, you know. He'll be crawling on
horror
the
movies,
floor.
Yeah.
Bro,
Predator, bro. That one is a real predator.
sometimes I hope
Yeah.
he don't score just so that I don't have to see the shit celebration.
No, Ish, I wanted to
Uh,
ask you. You were fairly. I thought you will crash out, but you did not crash out. You were more optimistic about it. So what?
Oh,
your
I think
thoughts on it?
optimistic is not the word you're looking for, sir. I
Then,
was anything but optimistic. I told you guys from the start that I know for sure that we're gonna get caught cold. That's what I told you from the start. But my prediction, that's why it was 3-1. I don't know whether we have by the way, we have a mini league within our podcast, right? Whereby
Yup.
we predict the results and all. So I put actually 3-1 for Manchester United to win. But I knew that we're going to concede the goal first. Because as usual, this team, their engine doesn't start until a few games. Right? Which to me, that makes zero sense. However, I feel that it was a underestimation of Carrick and the teams thinking that they're going to go there and come up with 3 points. So, and they got punished for it, right? Rightly so, because as some of you mentioned, right, they had more hunger to go to the ball. And like, the thing I don't understand, right, is the 66 goal thing, you know. And the most daunting part, right, usually I'm always like a glass half full kind of guy. If you all have noticed for the last year, if you all have been watching the podcast, most of the time I have mostly good things to say. But in this game, right, even if we had 60 more minutes, right, we wouldn't be able to score a goal. And that is a daunting fact. That's the thing that scares me, right? Because we created like no good, like, okay, like Embo had one shot on goal, like, you know, the Mateus Cunha threw ball to him.
Yeah.
But other than that, we didn't have an open chance. And like another fact is, there was one game under David Moyes whereby we crossed 30-something times. Ever since that, we have not crossed 30-something times until this game. You know what that shows or not? Desperation.
Yeah.
Because all the crosses were going in, but no one was there to hit the ball. And the moment Sesko goes in, our delivery inside the box is utter rubbish. So Haikal, I'm with you. I think Luke Shaw needs to be replaced. Right? On the right side, Mazraoui is very good defensively, but he can't attack.
Mhm.
Weird, which is
For
weird.
now.
Which is weird
Because-
because for Morocco,
Bro,
my
the thing
God,
is,
the
the thing is,
fella.
bro, I always tell people, do not see international football
yeah,
and the Premier League football because it's different. The intensity is different, the pace is different,
I saw
and
I
the
saw this
space
though.
also.
I saw this. Someone said someone's got to check Mazraoui's contract because when we signed him and for when he plays for Morocco, he looks like two different players.
Yeah. I mean, he obviously plays a better game there, right? But I don't
Oh
think
my
it's
God.
but the dog. I think it was okay. I don't like to blame managers, but this was totally on Carrick
Yeah.
and his pick of the team. When it's time to give him the credit, I will give him the credit. When it's time to criticize him, I'll criticize him. Just like any manager, right? Why are you starting Dogu in this kind of games? You need a focal point, right? And then your engine room are two new guys, Santos and Tillemans.
Yep.
Which by right, okay, on paper this should work because Hull are gonna play low block and they're gonna attack, they're gonna counter us, right? But this should work because by right, if they were to drop back, people like Tillemans and Santos are the line breakers with the passes. But if you guys noticed, like none of the passes were working out. The only time the thing stabilized was when Kobe Mino came in. And then in the midfield, it was Bruno and Kobe.
Yep.
Which, like, okay, what the hell? We spent so much money to replace Casemiro. But end up, Kobe and Bruno are our midfielders. So there's things, but I am not too, as Mehdi mentioned, I didn't crash out so much because I honestly do not expect a lot from the team. I just hope for top 4 finish. And
Really?
something runs into the
After the season you guys
Yeah.
had last season, this
You
is
never
your
said we were gonna go for
expectation.
champion though
Bro,
this year.
the thing is,
I mean, you
right,
guys are a bit realistic
the
lah.
fans,
The fans have
who
been-
are saying that we are going for the league, right, are fucking deluded. Okay.
But
Yeah,
what
we
makes
are-
you? Why will you? This I think this is prime. If anything, this is supposed to be prime time for you guys to challenge.
On what basis? We have a manager
I
who's
mean,
been with us for 6 months.
but if you look at the managers of the other teams that are expected to fight,
But-
Arsenal, all of them have had lesser times at the job. Your guys, you have had the most stable squad amongst.
Not really though.
Let's leave
Bro,
Arsenal aside.
in
There
in
were no
6 months,
outgoings for you guys.
No, but we got dead weights, bro.
we got our whole backline is the same
we
from
got dead
2022.
weight. You
But
saw
the
how
dead-
how Harry Maguire was
But the
holding
dead
on
weight
to our own
is
players
the
again.
reason.
You see
The
that?
dead weight carried you guys over to finishing where you guys finished with the most number of points after
Yeah.
Michael Carrick. So if anything, you guys should be primed to not challenge. Okay, like but if, to use the word challenge is quite big of a word, but you guys should be there.
In and
terms
around,
of-
right? Yeah.
In,
I mean,
in and
that-
around rather than saying that top 4. If you
No.
are saying top 4, then it only means you guys have going backwards. That's what I feel personally.
No, for me,
Yeah.
why top 4, right? Is
But I-
because
My hot take, you're not going to make it for the Champions League.
bro, you are hot
Mm.
take every time anything United is
Yeah, lah, but look at the way you all played, bro. Your defense.
I just
the
hope I
thing
don't need
is,
to deal with
I-
Kel the whole season.
Oh.
No more relegation for me. That's all I, pray for every day.
I think
But you
my
started like a relegation.
guys.
Starting and ending is different.
I think for the Champions League, right? I think my take from last season was I think I'm sticking with that hard. Like all I asked for United is to actually just qualify for the first round, and if they go out the next round, I'm cool with that, you know. But like like what you said, Mehdi, I don't fully agree or disagree with you. I'm kind of 50-50 with you on that one because we have a lot of dead weight. That's one. You can see from a lot of our players who are supposed to be performing. Bruno wasn't performing as well that game. Cunha was just gone that game. You can only see Mbeumo. Yeah, Mbeumo was. Let's not talk about Dorgu and Luke Shaw. And let's not talk about Harry Maguire because if we start talking about Harry Maguire again and then next game he's going to become Maldini, you know, and then
No, but Harry
you know,
was our
so-
best player on the pitch.
Yeah, you know,
Like, that's what I think.
so it's
Did Harry
just
Maguire block Mbeumo? Is this AI? Guys, this
No,
is me.
it's
asking
not-
a
No,
legit
it's not.
question.
It's not Mbeumo. It's not Mbeumo.
It's not Mbeumo.
Mazraoui.
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 Okay,
He
yeah,
He
actually
didn't
Yes,
block.
yes,
He held
He hold on to him.
Yes,
No,
he
because
thought Mazraoui
it's so
was the
funny.
attacker.
Opponent, and then Mazraoui said, "Let me go." He never let him
Yes.
go because he thought
Never
it's the
let
Hull City
go.
player.
Yes.
But bro, so Okay, other than that, right, Harry was to me the best player on the pitch lah. He's the only one
Other
who
than
had the
that.
hunger. Bro, really what? Bro,
But true
bro,
though. I
he
mean,
was the one bringing up the ball.
he was the one who's like trying
He's
to
the one bringing up the
rally
ball,
everyone.
squaring,
Yeah.
like trying to cross. He had 2 shots on goal. Okay, it's. I feel he was okay, but the problem is right. If Bruno doesn't perform right, our team is in shambles. How like that is full. You see, if you notice, every time Bruno has a bad game, right, we will
Mhm.
lose.
Here's
And
my
that
hot
is
take.
you being dependent on too many, like one player too much.
Here's
That
my
is
hot
something
take
that we
about
shouldn't allow.
Bruno Fernandes will have a bad season. And this is just me talking
As a
based
hater,
on Salah. No, it's like Salah. Salah had a fantastic season, led us to win the league, and then now he's where he is because he left the club off a bad season. I think Bruno hit the heights that I think nobody expected him to last season
Yeah.
by breaking the all-time assist record in the Premier League. I think he will struggle this season.
I
Age
think
is catching up. We have to admit that age is catching up.
I
but
kind of
pace was never important. Sorry,
but
bro,
I
pace was
it,
never his
mm-mm.
thing, right?
Correct, true. But I think I'm sorry, man, United fans out there, but I think I got to agree with Mehdi on this one. To be honest, it wasn't because of pace, but how he was playing that game against Hull, the way he was controlling the game, the way he was passing, dude, bro, just stay simple, man. Like, what are you trying to do all these flicks and then blaming your teammates for not getting the ball when your ball is shit anyway? So I agree, Mehdi. I think Bruno has got to, like, I don't know. I think it's time. I feel it's time. We got to find someone to rely on, and it's hard because we can't keep relying on him and expect him to have a good game every game and then we win. Then how we
Let-
gonna
But like,
go up against?
I find it very
Paleba is
strange
coming,
that
don't worry, guys.
for the last 5 seasons, right, we have been having the same conversation about Bruno.
Yeah.
How he starts. He always has a bad start, but end of the season, people are like, oh my god, what will we do? So like, I think first game, like, there's not much to think about. It's just like the whole team was playing like shit. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's like an individual problem. I think the whole team was bad.
That's true.
I think like
Right? And it will
losing
pick
the
up.
first
Eventually, it
game,
will pick up.
losing the first game is not a problem. I think in general, so that's fair that people do not overreact. But I also get the people that overreacted to this result because it's Hull. You are supposed to beat Hull, whichever team you have. I always stand by this forever. Sometimes, no matter how much you think your team is not ready, that team is better to beat Hull on any given day. It's just that you guys didn't have the intensity. But credit to Hull, we're not going to take anything away from you
Yeah, man.
guys. Two set piece goal. Welcome back to the big time.
But I just wanted to touch in on the United game. I felt that I can see from both sides where you guys are coming from. I think very much the tone has already been set for United. I'm so sorry to say, although it might be the first game only, but I think the tone has already been set for at least till January when they can go back into the transfer window, because I don't see them doing much in the last 1 week. My biggest question is actually, you knew that you were losing a kingpin in the middle of the park in the form of Casemiro. By replacing him with Andre Santos and Tielemans, you do realize that you're going to drop off there, right? There's going to be a drop off because okay, I don't know much about Andre Santos, but with respect to Tielemans, in Aston Villa he thrived because he had a lot of road runners around him in the form of McGinn, especially. I always link him up with McGinn, so that allows him to thrive. But he doesn't have this in the United midfield, and he's going to suffer. So I was really shocked over the last 2 months because I was like, Tonali is there, Bruno Guimaraes is there, you just finished third. Shouldn't you be going in and putting in a bit? And shouldn't you be trying to capture? Because I will say that is a kind of replacement for Casemiro,
Mhm.
But I think the transfer activity has been very underwhelming with respect to United. I think their purchases, I might be proven wrong in the long run. It could be very smart purchases, but the oven is kind of hot now. You just finished third. Like what Mehdi said, a lot of teams are going through transition. A lot of teams are having new managers. Michael Carrick is actually the second longest serving manager among the top 6 teams.
Mhm.
After Arteta, he's the second longest serving manager. So I thought this might have been the summer where they would have invested a bit more in experienced players who will have immediate impact. So I'm not really shocked by. I'm shocked by the result, but I I don't think it's going to be a one-off, to be honest, because there's some fans telling me that it's just the first game and everything. It's not that. It's just that your team clearly lacks a spine.
Quality. Yeah,
The
bro,
spine
that's-
is just not
I
there.
100% agree with you, bro. Like, and then like United fans now have become accountants, right? when I say, hey, wow, I'm also so disappointed we never go and spend money. All become accountants say, no, you see, for 150 million we can buy. Then all this stupid shit will come
So-
out, and I'm so
so-
damn frustrated because I
So
agree
you-
with you. Imagine having a Tonali in that midfield, right?
Yeah.
We, like Kobe, and we get another body. Like for example, right? We have spent 150. So I do understand we need more bodies in the midfield, right? But if you have a
Yeah.
Tonali, a Maino, and for example, Santos, example, right? These
Yeah.
three guys in the midfield, I think it's okay, right? And
Yeah.
then just get one coaching crowd, 20 million, whatever, it's fine. You will, because you have a stable midfield. But versus you want to take a gamble on Carlos Baleba, our latest signing, right? Who is, had a fantastic first season. Last season was not good.
Yeah.
But I understand that one good season
why-
doesn't define a player, right? Like for good and bad,
Yeah.
I think.
Okay,
I don't know.
this is what I don't like. What I don't like is why make that signing now? Like, why now? Should it
Because we
Carlos
missed out.
Baleba?
Yeah.
We missed out on all our
Carlos Bal-
signings.
Yeah.
Who did you miss out on?
Bro,
You missed
bro,
out
okay,
on
we missed
Tonali.
out, we
missed
missed
the
out on a
whole
lot.
year.
Chomeni, we missed out on a lot of,
Bro.
yeah.
At first was Ellie Anderson. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So from last year until now, for the last 9 months, right? They actually the club let out to the press that we are going for Ellie Anderson. They failed that
Okay.
signing. Second, they say, wow, we have found the most suitable player for us in the name of Mateus Fernandes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Tottenham's
Gone.
Spurs sign him. Okay.
Yeah.
Then in the meantime, we say actually we might pivot to Tonali.
Yeah.
Spurs sign him. Okay. Then after that, Chouameni. Then if
Yeah.
you go and sign contract with
Chomeni,
Real Madrid.
Kamavinga, yeah.
Bro, come up with everyone. And
Yeah,
then right,
everyone.
they bopian. They got no choice. So I told you guys 4 months back, all roads lead back to Baleba. I
But-
told you guys, and I knew it. I knew this would
I
happen.
agree with you.
Even to the and to the midterm, to the point that I told you, right? I say I'm so desperate now, right? I don't mind signing Baleba last week. Before this
Yeah, you
issue
told
even
me.
came
You
about.
messaged
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
Because I'm so
He
desperate.
messaged. To be fair, he messaged me. He really messaged me that, and I
Yeah.
told him, "Don't be
Exactly.
crazy. Your team won't sign Baleba."
Man,
No,
you do
he
what,
told me,
what you've done
but
to
you see,
Mauled.
this is what the Glazers, this is what they have done. Because they keep missing signing. You know, the reason why they don't sign is because of the age profile. Firstly, if the player is above the age of 27, they don't want to sign.
Mhm.
If
Mm.
the only time they will sign a player, right, is if they go and burn their relationship with the club, which is so fucking stupid. And I've been super unhappy. It's like, unless the player say, oh my God, I really want to play for you. Which fucking player does that, lah? Okay? Like,
Please, only
Alvarez,
United.
Alvarez,
Only United
Alvarez.
for me.
I'm telling you.
Alvarez
I'm telling you,
doing that
Carlos
for Barcelona.
Baleba, no one. Why no one? Like Liverpool needs a midfielder. Every club needs a midfielder. Why no one fucking go for Carlos Baleba? Why? He is talking for us, saying, "Okay, I've broken my relationship. Now please take me in." Which
I've-
fucking idiot or what? Like,
I also
hey,
broken
Ninos,
my
if you're
leg.
looking,
Please sign me.
you no brains. You are making these kind of stupid signings. All like, oh my God, yeah, must break all your relationship. What the hell? Which guy does that? Sell your fucking project. Sell your project.
Yeah.
Overpay a bit. What's wrong? All your life you overpay. Today you tell
You
me,
know-
oh, now the accountants for the United, like our fan base, right, are saying, oh no, last time we pay so much, now cannot pay. Chibai, then don't go on date lah next time. Because the girl break your heart, what? What the fuck? What are you talking about? Okay, that's
No,
enough.
you know,
Sorry,
it's
I'm done.
crazy. It's crazy when you have to go back. When you look at Baleba highlights, right? It's crazy that you have to go back a year. You have to skip a year. No,
One. Yeah.
Yes, correct.
that's
Yeah.
crazy.
1 year.
And that's crazy that Manchester United, no, this is Manchester United, have to. Baleba is an unacceptable target. If Spurs by Baleba, I'll be pissed off. I'll be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why him? Last year was fuck. Last year was so bad.
Yeah.
See, by
But,
Tottenham,
yeah, I
if
just- I
Leeds
really
go
don't get-
after Baleba,
I
also
don't
I'll be
get-
like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I don't get it. I really don't get it. And I'm not saying that he's going to be a flop, nothing like that. If he
No,
does
it's-
recapture his form from the first year, he's a fantastic signing. But the signs are not
he's
good.
going to be a flop.
The
Yeah,
signs are
so
not
so
good,
that's
lah.
That's
it's just like a plug in. It's not only Baleba. You need your centre back department needs to really show up, and then it needs
Bro,
to be a
go
whole.
and get a left back.
That's exactly, guys, that's exactly what I said end of last season when I said United need so much signing. I'm so worried. And I am truly worried now, still.
Mhm.
It's just mad how the signings all the signings we missed.
Aye.
We're going
So
we're
sad for
going
y'all.
we're going not just for second best, we're going for third, fourth best, like placing in whatever position that we're going for. And it's just not great. So Yeah, man.
In yours, you have 8 days to back up your fucking idea. I tell you first.
Oh, left 8.
Eight
Can
days
I ask a
more.
question? Can
Yeah,
I ask
man.
a simple
Go for it.
question? Will 5th place be enough for Champions League this year?
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
probably.
guessing. I
Likely.
think like
then maybe
English.
you all have a chance.
I think
because
the
you're like
Premier League
shit.
will
You're
generally.
going to win the league, right, Kelvin? Now talk about the league.
I think the Premier League will generally do well in Europe. That will give them the coefficient points to get the 5th place.
So unfair.
for
Hi.
you see,
Aiya. Every time we qualify for Europe, then after that, the next season, they don't spend jack shit. Then after that, we cannot qualify for Europe, then spend again, then go back to Europe not to spend again. What the hell? Like, please lah. I'm so like done with this stupid club. Really. I'm like,
Mate, all your segment has made him crash out. No, he did not crash out about the half game, but now he's crashed out because
No,
of
because
Baliba.
you know that's why
Why you
what
leak
you were
the
saying.
text, bro?
What you were saying was very accurate as well. You were saying this is a transition year for everyone else. Why you don't want to heat the oven when it's hot? And then what he was saying is I understood it because like I would have been so disappointed, bro. What kind of ownership it does this?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's
but
terrible.
we also know the ownership has been an issue for a long,
long
time, man. So it's not just now, it's just a very long time ago issue, and it's even during Alex Ferguson time. So I don't know, man.
That's why I feel your ownership is
you know.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Are
we
you gonna
will
predict?
end this Man United misery segment by predicting the.
Continue next week, guys.
I agree with you. I think we're gonna lose. This is my prediction against Ipswich, right? Next game.
at home.
Yeah, right at
Bro,
home, right?
come on lah.
I
At
think
home,
we're
at home,
gonna
Old Trafford.
lose. We're gonna lose 1-0 to Ipswich, bro.
Bro,
do
at
you
the
see the
rate
way
you are-
Ipswich was playing
At the rate
this
you are,
week?
you are predicting,
Do
and
you
then
see
you guys lose.
against my second favorite team in the league, against my best keeper, my favorite keeper in the world?
I will have
Bro,
to start to
no.
put menu in
Bro,
the
bro, bro, bro.
relegation
I'm
teams.
gonna put I'm gonna put Ipswich 1-0. Let United suffer again. I think it's time we suffer and then wake up our ideas.
Yeah.
What comes out of it, bro?
Well,
I don't know lah,
Losing at
bro. Doesn't
Ipswich.
matter lah.
yeah, like
I mean,
Amorim's
good old relegation battle.
do you see me in a new United jersey
we
this
must
year?
suffer.
Do you see me wearing a new United jersey this
Bro,
year?
none
That's
of
why I
us
never
are in
buy.
the new other than
man.
Meat is in the new kit.
Yeah, man. So
Okay, yeah, we are
Show
not
us your sponsor, mate.
we are not going to go into the prediction for next week's game as usual. So for this episode, I just want to know your bottom 3 clubs before we move on to the next game.
bottom
Your
three.
prediction
You want me
at
to
the
start
end of the
first?
season. Yeah, you can
Go,
go ahead,
Kel.
Kel.
Okay, bottom is Hull, then Coventry, then Fulham. But I'm not too sure about Fulham.
Mine
Yeah.
is Coventry, Hull. This is from the bottom. Coventry, Hull, Sunderland.
Oh, you're gonna? Are we
Good
gonna
shout.
put from the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Coventry, Hull, and
United.
Palace.
Oh, Palace.
Oh, Palace.
Fair.
Yeah.
Good shout, though.
I'm going to go Hull bottom, Coventry second bottom, and Fulham third bottom.
Yeah, mine's the 3 promoted teams lah. Hull, Coventry, Ipswich. All 3 go down.
Ooh, and
I'm with 18 as well. I think whoever comes in goes out lah.
Although I would love to see a Newcastle go down, but I don't think it'll happen.
yeah, bro, I will love for it.
I don't think it'll
Same,
happen.
yeah. We all want you all to go down.
No.
Let's move on to the next game that we have is so we can put out another guy out of his misery as well. Brentford 3, Spurs 0. Brentford's
really?
first home victory against you didn't know, bro. Against Spurs in the
played,
top flight. Before you dissect further into the game, Nitin, after the game, it's been made known that Omar Mamouche and Salvinho are going join your club. So do you feel like this will change things from what we saw in the first week?
Yeah, absolutely. I think with the amount of signings we've made this year, we've got a whole new team. And then with the World Cup and the lack of preparation time, it showed in the first game lah. We were not ready. The Zerbi mentioned it post-match as well. After Hoffenheim, he felt like we weren't ready, but the timing is such, we just have to go. Yeah, those signings are definitely needed. I think one of the big problems we had against Brentford was when the ball went to the attack. A lot of
Mikey
times
Moore.
they just won the ball back so quickly because it was quite a woeful attack we had. Think about it, guys. Premier League left wing was Tel, striker Richarlison, right wing Mikey Moore. And Tel and Mikey Moore have potential. They can be good wingers eventually, but they are not ready to start. week in, week out in the Premier League. So I'm hoping with Kudus also on the way back, our attack
Oh yeah, with
potentially
all
moving forward, left wing will be Savinho, striker is Mamouche or Solanke, and right wing will be Kudus. So
that is a
Where's
much
Kulusevski,
better.
right.
Much better.
Kulusevski,
Kudus
he
on the
is
road back
injured.
also lah. So he
You-
and
I think he's
I've been hearing
Testicle.
this since last
Ask-
season, lah, bro.
Ask Kel,
Testicle.
ask
no,
Kel.
but this unreal. He's in training, he's in the gym and all that
Bro,
lah.
last year, I think last year, November, you said the
It's
same
been a
thing.
year. It's been a
Correct,
year.
the
It's been a
gym.
year since Kelvin's he lost his
The scary message.
he lost his testicle
Biggest-
rumor.
Biggest conspiracy ever.
That one
Kel
rabak.
I
said
just
that-
putting out a message that was sent to me, Bryce.
Bro, whoever sent you the message, you delete him.
what was it? Kulusevski is going for sex.
No,
change.
his he lost the testicle apparently. Then got sex change or don't know what. That's the worst
Hilarious.
rumor. Okay.
How much have you guys spent on anything? Like just out of curiosity, because
Massive
this
amounts.
you guys seem
400?
to
We
buy
spent
everything.
100 Tonali, 85 Fernandez, 185, 52 Van Hecker. So that's like 230. Then 230 plus 75 Savinho, that's 300. And then Mamouche is a loan plus 50 million obligation or option.
350.
So it could potentially take to 350, but Mamouche will come in next year lah. But don't forget, we also sold a lot. I believe our turnover is about 200 plus million in terms of net spend this summer, which isn't too bad considering the amount of players we brought in. And a lot of them came in on a free so Nessie on a free, Robertson on a free.
Robertson.
So I think we've been pretty smart with our business.
Gakpo 100
have-
coming up, right?
I don't know about 100 lah, bro. But I at this point as a Spurs fan, I told Ish this that day. So United fans are accountants. Spurs fans were accountants. We were accountants for 20 years. We'd always
Yeah.
come up with the argument why these guys were 40, is
Why?
potentially worth 85 in the future. All this crap is
Absolutely
what
hate
Levy
it.
trained us, and now Ineos has trained
Yes.
United. I see it in the fans. I feel sorry for them because whenever I go to X, the arguments they're making is what I used to make before. And I thought I was being smart and I thought I was being like savvy, but actually, end of the day, we are fans. The money is not ours. And the clubs
Exactly.
have the money. They need to start spending it to be competitive. If they're not spending it, at least, if my team's spending, like this season, I was happy with the transfer business. I signed up for Spurs Play. I paid for all the preseason matches. I'll buy
Contributing to
jerseys.
the transfer kit.
I will. I
Yeah.
will contribute to that economy if I think things are going well. But judging from the first match, just to touch on the game, Brentford were much better than us from the get-go. Guys, this Lewis Potter played like I don't know what, guys. He was
Yeah.
suddenly Messi regen.
was-
He was amazing for them. I thought he was on the left, he was on the right. I don't know what
Yeah.
position he was playing. He was on the tactic board, he was left back.
Free
but he
roll,
blew my
bro.
mind. I
Free
don't know where he
roll.
was. He was everywhere the whole game. I know a lot was made about Sangare for Brentford. So suddenly
He was
everybody saying
amazing.
this guy is.
Wow, you're so
I-
good, sia, bro.
I had
He
a
fell through
different opinion. For the first 20 minutes he was amazing. After that he wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. I felt the first 20 minutes, I was like, oh shit, this guy. And then after that, like he lost I don't know. He
It'll
lost a
take
lot
time,
of
lah.
50-50s.
To
Yeah, but he looks a
consistency.
good player. But again, I think to use that performance against a Spurs team that won't gel to kind of like shit on every other midfield transfer this summer is not something I'm very for. lah. He looks a good player. I think it's a good signing for Brentford. But I will not go into the whole he's a world-class midfielder or bro. It's just the first game. And even then, it wasn't that impressive. I thought Luis Potter was the best player. I was impressed with Luis Potter. He looked a world-class player. In terms of Spurs, again, it looked like 11 players who never played with each other before. By the time it was 2-0 down, we started to get back into the game. We had a chance before halftime. Mikey Moore missed a chance. Second half started. Again, for the first 2 minutes, looked like we were good. And then 49 minute bang, they score a third. And then you're like, oh shit, here we go again.
Hello, darkness, my
Hello,
old
darkness.
friend.
Yeah, but you know what? Fair play to the team. At 3-0 down, it could have been an easy let your head slip and go into a 4-0 and a red card kind of thing like what Aston Villa did. But no, the players kept their heads.
It could have
They
been
created
Lucky no
4.
Romero.
chances.
Lucky no Romero, bro.
Thiago
That's why.
missed the
Thank God
penalty,
for that.
right?
But yeah, I thought overall the
was
results
shocking,
not good.
man, that penalty
the
miss.
performance wasn't bad from Spurs. Lots to improve for sure. Like I mentioned, I thought the attack was really poor in this game. And that shouldn't be the case moving forward this season. I know from last year I've been talking about Savinho. And I genuinely believe Savinho is a player that needs the right manager to explode. And when I mean explode, I actually mean a world-class winger. I put him in terms of one-on-ones. He's probably the top 10 in the world right now. I know that sounds like a
Wow,
crazy
really?
statement.
That's
For
Oh,
me,
hot take. I know that sounds like a
from what
hot
I've
take.
seen, of him, bro. Anyway, we'll see if I'm
Bomba.
proven right, lah. We'll see if I'm
Bomba.
proven
Bro,
right.
That's
That's
a bomba.
I know there are a
That's
lot
a
of
bad bomb.
Anthony comparisons, but for me
No,
they're
do you-
worlds apart.
I
That's
No,
the
think
but
reason
maybe
why.
you weren't watching
I
any
guess-
Man City highlights.
Are you guys aware of the whole contract, the Savinho and the Mamouche thing?
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
some
Transfer fee thing, right?
dodgy.
Yeah.
So
It's
that
damn fucking
I
dodgy.
don't know if
bro.
that's I don't know if that's true lah. Because if that's true, bro, if we know it, then obviously Frankfurt know it. They'll take it to court. So
But
I
how
don't
can you
think
take it to court?
I-
Because if the valuation, if let's say Spurs today value you
Yeah, they
at
can
50,
nothing
what
they
are you
can
gonna
do.
do? What can you do?
no, but
Yeah.
but you think about it, is Mamouche worth more than 59 million? Because we're buying him at an obligation of 50. I
No,
don't think
I think
Because if you have
I
to pay,
think
the
the
moment he
thing-
hits 60, right?
he
the
can't
moment
be
he hits
worth more than
60,
that.
You have to pay.
Yeah,
you have to pay.
pay a percentage of the
They
profit,
paid the
right?
exact same
So-
amount that they
But
paid.
I don't think
Yeah,
I don't
Savinho
think they
instead.
should.
Yeah.
I don't think they should profit on Mamouche though. Like, why would that make any sense?
It's them
Mamouche
to
hasn't
low
done
down
great
the-
there. If anything, they should sell him at a loss. Like Savinho, I get it.
Savinho-
City Group, I
Bro.
get it. 22 years old. Again, for me, the profile of winger that Savinho is, again, I think, I don't know. I might be the only one. I might sound crazy, but the profile that he has,
I felt like
that one-on-one
Savinho was
ability lah.
very close to Mahrez. And I
Mahrez,
watched him in the
the dribbling.
initial games whereby
I will see if I'm
he played
crazy
for
with this
City.
Savinho
I
thing
don't-
lah. But I
We
genuinely
shall come
believe
back to this, bro.
we
I don't
sign
think
a-
you're
we
that.
sign a
I
world
think
beater.
you're that crazy, Anit. How much is Savinho's rookie card?
85.
75 initial up to 85.
Rookie card. Maybe if his rookie card got value, maybe then probably.
Oh, you mean the rookie card? I have.
See?
Meeting sounds like
Based
a
on-
rookie card.
based
right?
on the
I think
ceiling,
that
based on the
sounds-
ceiling he has for Savinho, right? He's not going to
Yes.
sell
World
it,
class
bro.
all, huh?
That's,
Yeah,
guy seems like
if
the
I
hustle,
didn't believe in Savinho from last year, I think you all have heard me banging on about him. I want him.
Yeah, that's
I want
true,
him.
though.
I
Yes,
want him.
Yeah, you've been saying
I
it.
want
You've been
him.
saying that. Though.
I
Yeah,
want
Day
him.
one.
I want him. I don't care who the manager in charge is because I don't know. For me lah, I don't know. You all watch Savinho, you're not impressed The one bro, he's
I
fucking
think-
amazing, bro.
I think
Not
His one-on-ones are
now lah, yeah.
crazy. No, okay.
I think his end product is this is what I
Yeah,
feel like. I feel
he's
his end
22
product is
though.
not there.
He's 22.
But he's able to take on his man one-on-one. He's able to do it, but his
Yeah.
end product is not really there. But I think the big staring thing is that when I saw the stats, it was 2 Premier League goals in the last 2 seasons.
Mhm.
yeah,
And
never
that-
play much
and-
though.
And
Yeah.
exactly. So if you put in terms of minutes per goal, I think the ratio, but I think the main thing here, right, bro, is the price tag that is attached to him,
Mhm.
that is going for 85. A lot of people will associate that, and that's how they kind of think that he's not really the player who he is, because 85 million is a lot of money.
Agreed.
You know?
Agreed. But
Yeah.
for me, time will tell in terms of the price tag. For me, if it was a 90 million deal or so, I'd be okay with it, bro. I just want Savinho. I think what
Wow.
he brings to the table,
You read it
what he
back
brings
him
to the table, with a lot of wingers in the world don't have. That I've
But, hey,
seen. For me, whenever Savinho gets the ball, even for City, when he's on the wing one-on-one, I
it's
get off
direct,
my seat because I'm like, fuck, this guy's going to do something. And most of the
but
time
he
he does.
hasn't played much in City.
Yeah, I think
and
that's
also
the
the type
reason.
the type of
And-
ball he had to play at City was also not the.
People
Mm.
forget
Does not
what
fit
he
him,
did at Girona,
you
no,
know?
guys. At
Mhm.
Girona, he was one
Also-
of the players of the season. sia.
Also,
easily.
he's linked up with Xavi Simons. You guys don't forget.
Correct,
He's
the
friends with
PSV
Xavi
boys. I
Simons.
think that's why we're
They-
going after Gakpo also, no?
they-
There's
you
like a
know,
connection there.
Yeah,
Dragon
then
Ball
I
Z
think
celebration,
I
all
think you guys should buy
dangerous.
lah.
Dangerous.
I will take a Gakpo to finish things off. So in summary, Brentford were very good. We were not good at all.
Mhm.
But again, I think it was expected considering the number of... Not expected lah. Nobody expects to lose 3-0. To be honest, after the game, I was very pissed off. I was like, they can't be doing this to us again, right? Like, it's so tiring, guys, to look forward. We had a good transfer window. Everything's looking positive. And everything just gets shredded into pieces with that result.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No,
I think
no.
looking at the bigger picture, things are still looking positive. Those attacking players are coming in. They should make a big
Mhm.
difference for us. So I'm looking forward to next week. and forgetting this ever happened. Come on,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
Spurs.
shout outs to Brentford. Brentford, I think the good
They
part
were
of it
great.
is
They were
Yeah,
great.
they didn't lose any main players, although they really overperformed last year. I think
Yeah.
they held on to like your Shade, your Igor Thiago,
Coyote.
Coyote,
Yeah,
right?
they
Who
kept.
was like someone we thought that would make a move in this summer, but Arsenal have not went out for the throw-in specialist, so he's safe. But they lost Henderson, and then they have replaced him with Sangare. So I think it's going to be an interesting season for Brentford.
Brentford is going to be really strong this season. Even
Yeah,
their
that
last
got to be a problem.
preseason game
Yeah.
friendly, they beat Eintracht Frankfurt 7-0.
Boogie team, man.
7-0.
And shout out to
They beat
also
Eintracht Frankfurt.
Kelleher,
Yeah.
man. I wish we didn't lose him because
So good, right?
Alisson will leave like maybe in a season, and then like
Kelleher was fantastic as well.
all right, he had a few
Crazy.
good saves for Mikey
Yeah.
Moore.
Damn.
So
What a
with
save.
Mikey Moore should have
this,
scored.
with this, I'm going to ask you guys the next prediction. Your top four. You guys don't have to tell me your champion, but just in no order, your top four.
I start.
Yeah. Okay, I'll go ahead.
Arsenal top, Man
Mhm.
City second, Chelsea third, and then fourth will be Liverpool.
I got Arsenal, I have Chelsea, I have City, I have Spurs.
I no particular order lah. Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, and Spurs.
Okay, I'm going Chelsea, City, Chelsea, City,
Bro, no need to sing so long. Arsenal is there. Where's the Arsenal?
Liverpool and Arsenal. No, I was thinking who is going to, Chelsea, City,
Who
Liverpool,
gonna finish
Arsenal.
behind him? He was just thinking that way.
Nobody say Leeds. How dare y'all?
Yeah,
I'm
it's okay.
gonna
Bro.
say I'm gonna go Arsenal, City, Liverpool, and United for me.
Well, you never say Spurs, Michael.
Oh,
I thought
there's
we
a
were
beef
friends.
brewing now.
I think you're gonna be
I think
there.
top six will be
It's gonna
good
be
for
a
us.
good
season,
I
man.
hope
From-
I hope I
Yeah.
hope
Top
I hope
six.
for top four, obviously.
Yeah.
Spurs is in my top six.
Is
Nice,
yours?
thanks.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, and United. Manchester United.
Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United. No,
And
Nice.
nobody like paused on Arsenal. So that's how sure all of us are that Arsenal are going to be like in top
Yeah,
four.
they're the most settled among the top six sides,
Yeah.
lah, to be
Oh,
honest.
yeah, good.
It's
lah,
just
bro.
another season for them. I think they're going to be a machine again. Hope not, but I think that'll happen.
I also hope not, but unfortunately, I think it's going to happen, which leads us to our next game. I think this will be a straightforward game. Arsenal 3, Coventry 0, the start of the champions. Coventry
Fat
City are
Frank.
back in the Premier League after 25 years that some of you
Fat
guys
Frank.
don't even know who was
And they
playing
can go
for.
back next year.
Yeah,
Piss
and
off.
the way their goalkeeper played, they are going to be back in another 25 years after this, so we will be all old by then. Champions starting the way champions do. Meet, what do you feel?
yeah, man, I thought it was a good game. Played well. 3 goals, 3 points. I just want to thank the ownership. When I was at the parade, when the bus was passing by, the owner was there. He was waving, and after that, he said a message. He said, "I will make sure I invest in the squad to make us even stronger." Whatever that he said, he promised us, and he did delivered. Getting me
Mhm.
Bruno Guimaraes. You guys, on that day that I got Bruno Guimaraes, that was the day I was so happy. I was so happy. I was over the moon. And then who's the other fella who we bought? Oh yeah, Konsa and everything. So I want to start off the whole thing by saying thank you to the ownership because they have been putting in a lot of money investing for us and everything. And it is starting to show rewards. With respect to the game, I think we were there's nothing much to talk about the game. I think Coventry's keeper was really bad. He could have saved 2 of the goals. But other than that, our attack was better to a certain extent. Still not the best. Christos Zolis, man.
Yeah, what
Oh
a
my
player,
God.
man. What a player.
What a
Oh
signing.
my God.
What a
Bro,
signing.
that
How much
guy,
do you guys buy him for?
34? 34 or 36?
In this
I can't
market, it's a
remember.
bargain, man.
What a
So this is
player,
why I
man.
tell people don't judge players by their price tag. Don't judge players by where they are from. Don't judge players by what is their resume. Judge them based on what they do with your club. That's what you should judge on. So give everyone a clean slate from day one. So he's so good, really so good. What I like about him is that he's a mix of Martinelli and Trossard. He has the pace of Martinelli and the brains of Trossard. So he knows when to have, the Posa moment. He knows when to accelerate. He knows when to he releases the ball really fast. He doesn't hop onto the ball for long. His first intention is always forward. So
He also
he's
has
really
so many
good.
chances, man, in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Crazy.
had quite a lot of chances. So that was a very, very good signing. He did so well. Defense, I thought Gabriel was a bit shaky actually,
Yeah,
surprisingly. Yeah, he was a bit shaky. He felt kind of out of place. But another player I wanted to mention was Calafiori. Man, if this guy stays fit this season, he's truly a unicorn lah. The guy is he I don't know
He's
where
different,
he is
man.
most of the time. He just moves and he just moves all over the shop, and his positioning is still so good. And the last player I wanted to mention is actually someone who not Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz shall not be mentioned under my name. But I want to mention MLS Miles Lewis Kelly. One of our very own boys, and we gave him a chance. He's thriving, so I hope he gets the minutes. I was damn afraid, and I'm still quite afraid because there's still some journalists who say that Arsenal might still be willing to sanction his sale if the correct
Why?
Don't sell him
amount
to
is.
United.
Why,
Yeah.
bro? I
They
don't get
won't,
it.
don't worry.
At
They won't.
the time where club train and homegrown is also important, right? Why not
don't
keep
know.
him, sir? He's too
I
useful.
personally
You can put the
will be
25% tax on it.
Crazy.
I personally will be so disappointed, and all the joy I got from the Bruno Guimaraes purchase would all be evaporated
If you
if
sell.
Miles Lewis Kelly is sold in the
Weird
next
one.
7 days. This is me.
I think in general, the
Go for it,
problem will
Manny.
be minutes, because when you talk about Bruno Guimaraes back, he's currently injured, right? So I will see, although you need the depth, but you will see he would want to play an important role. But I think the
Yep.
important games will be Bruno, Declan Rice, and Odegaard, or somebody's attacking.
Yeah, but Skelly started the Champions League finals against PSG. He didn't look out of
But
place
you guys
at all.
didn't have Bruno Guimaraes.
Then,
That's the thing.
yeah.
I think by
Yeah.
having him, you will have to play Bruno. And then that will be the problem for Miles. Unless there's another injury, which of course is like something that nobody can foresee. And
you can finally rotate Declan Rice because he looks shattered.
I think it's quite
that's true.
Kelvin. Sorry,
Go
I
for
mean,
it.
the day you say Calafiori is made of what pasta?
Yeah, he's very
Pasta,
injury prone, really.
He's injury prone, yeah. Pasta.
Yeah, he is.
I think that's what a lot of FPL managers also.
Uncooked pasta, damn.
FPL managers also think
crazy, bro.
Italian guy getting. Oh my god,
Bro, Kel has these statements that he makes in our Telegram chat. I think we need to send the screenshot and pull out one day, guys.
Me, I just got a question. Do you think this because this MLS sale, if it goes through, I think it's a weird one as well, especially if it goes to United again. Do you think it's because of all the, I don't know, maybe from all the purchases you made over the years, and then now it's time to kind of, with addition of Bruno Guimaraes and stuff like that? Do you think it could be because of that?
They're about to sell Martinelli for that same reason. They're gonna balance the books.
Right.
So don't worry about
Do you
it.
think?
Yeah, MLS won't go.
I think I mean, if I'm MLS, I'll look at it and say, hey, look, I'm coming up the ranks, and then you go and make a purchase like Bruno Guimaraes. It's going to limit my minutes. But if he actually decides to broaden his perspective, you'll understand that if Arsenal go far, which I'm expecting them to, in most competitions, you have 60 odd games. You will get your chance to thrive. There'll be certain games where Rice will sit down and you can come in as a number 8. And I mean, you have Declan Rice and Bruno Guimaraes to learn from. At 19 years old, bro, not many people have this kind of mentors and be playing with them. So it's a win-win in many situations. But of course, there's another flip side where he thinks that if I go to United, I can really, be that hybrid left back who drifts into the middle of the park, and I can make a name for myself. The one strong feeling that makes me think that he will never leave is because he is homegrown. He's through and through an Arsenal boy, so I think he won't, but I really hope he stays because I rate him so highly.
In terms of Coventry, we all have them in the bottom prediction, the teams to get relegated. Coventry didn't do much, but now we'll talk about Arsenal because earlier I did not ask you guys in order of who's going to be champion. Is there anyone in this table who does not think Arsenal will be champion come end of the season?
Nope.
It's mad lah.
So we are all.
I mean, I think they will be champions
It's
lah. But again, I have to say this, and I hope not. But I think they will.
Yeah.
No, I think this year we will work towards is having better brand of football. I think Saka actually at halftime Sky Sports did an interview and his first words was we want to score more. We want to score more. So I think it has kind of shifted. I believe that the whole pressure of getting over the line and finally being able to achieve the first title last year has kind of shifted a mental block in them. So as a fan, this season, I'll be expecting a lot of players to express themselves more, express themselves better. And I think things have shifted because if you look at Arsenal's corners now,
Yeah, I was
it's
just about to touch
no
it.
more balls into the box.
It was just
It's
like a
short
short
corners.
pass and then something.
Yeah.
which
How will you
guys-
score against teams now?
Yeah, so it's like it's nice, it's refreshing. So I want to see more of that. But yeah, but anyway, Coventry is not really the best of test to
Yeah,
gauge
true.
where the squad
Wait,
is.
but is no
Let's
one
see.
gonna like say anything about Arsenal signing like 20, 30 centre backs?
Bro, I don't know how to
Just one more.
I don't know how to look at that
Funny,
aspect,
yeah?
you know.
Can I just ask, right? Do you
Yeah.
feel like this signing was indirectly because Saliba is they like thinking, oh, his injury is a bit worse than.
It's possible.
But isn't it too reactionary? Isn't it
Yeah.
too like
Bro,
Saliba is not
you're-
out, bro? There's one guy who says Saliba is not dead.
Yeah.
Saliba is out
I
for
just don't know.
2-3
Like, I'm
months.
just wondering, like, what this signing they just straight away they executed. Yeah.
Okay, what I know about him, Arteta as a manager, is that he never compromises on defense. So he always makes sure that he has got a backup and a top quality backup to every defender he has. He came in during a time where Pep and Klopp were the ones who were the front runners in the league. And I like what I said a few times. He probably saw and said, I'm not going to beat these guys by scoring more goals than them. But what I can try to achieve is by having a resolute defense where we do not concede goals and we just need the odd goal to get the 3 points. And he's a stats guy, right? So he went through all this and he decided, you know what's my niche area? My niche area is my defense. I don't care whether you think it's nice or not, but that's my niche area. And I'm not going to compromise it at any cost. Because if I do, then I'm going to be in deep trouble, right? Because the attack is not good enough. So this is my thought process. But where I think there's a conflict of interest in a way is you bought in Mosquera last season, right? And you bought him for 13 million or 14 million. He played as a right back against the best left winger in the world in Kvaratskhelia in the Champions League final. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought he gave a very good account of himself, except for the penalty that he conceded.
Yep.
Other than the penalty that he considered, he gave a very good account for himself. So my question is, why do you want to hinder his progress? He is more than capable to run through 8 to 10 games in the league to cover for Saliba. Now by bringing in Konsa, he will not be able to do that. So that is the only area where I myself am a bit confused. Like, why would you do that? Like, you know?
Do you think Ben White is gonna be the scapegoat, or I feel like
No.
Ben White? No,
I don't think so.
Okay.
Because Ben White, Odegaard and Saka have got a very for many years they've been playing together. So I don't think Ben White will be scapegoated. But let's see. I mean I like the Konsa signing. Konsa is he's a good defender. He's a quality defender. But I thought Mosquera could have been given the chance, and it would have been the perfect chance. He nearly made the Spain World Cup squad, and he didn't make it because there's Kubasi, of course, and a few others really good ones. But it's seizing upon opportunities like this that can you elevate it on the global stage as well. So I kind of feel bad for him because I was so impressed with him, guys, for the Champions League finals. I really was. I thought he's going to be murdered, like literally murdered. But he gave a good
He
account
held
of
his own.
himself. So
Yeah.
so
I just want to come in here and say that I'm very disappointed in Ezri Konsa. He's a well-known Tottenham
Spurs fan,
How
right, bro?
dare
Yeah.
he join Arsenal, lah? How, bro?
You know why
But
not?
I
bro?
get it, I get it from a professional perspective, right?
Because
He's-
of the
They are all
10,000
he's a
mercenaries.
spy. I hope he's a
10,000
spy.
people you all bought, you all didn't buy him. That's why he got upset, and then he went to the
No, I
rivals.
also was wondering. I thought it'd be one of those things that will eventually happen, but it never did.
Bro, how many
Yeah.
people you want, bro?
No lah, as in would have made sense. For me, him, Alex Scott all would have been a matter of time. Would have been good signings also, to be honest.
That's true.
Yes.
Alex Scott.
Alex
Alex
Scott next
Scott.
year lah. Alex Scott next year lah.
So good.
Yeah, somebody's gonna
Next year.
buy Alex Scott by the next
Man
year.
I think
City.
he's going to. I think he might go to Chelsea. You know, if the Enzo move to
hope
Man
not.
City
I hope
happens,
not.
I think they're going to splash
How
it
y'all
on
think it's
Alex
gonna
Scott.
happen or not? The Enzo to Man City.
I think it will happen.
I think it will
I
happen.
think it's
They're
gonna
letting
happen.
Nick,
I think it's gonna happen.
they're letting
because,
Nico G go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's
Nico
that
Gonzalez
one.
goes
They're
as
Because,
letting
well.
Nico Gonzalez also. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Something's happening, bro.
But the
To
that's
Newcastle.
the best part about City is just to touch on them. They just can sell players that they do not want to use. Like
Yeah,
okay,
man.
yeah, like Nitin rates Savinho, right? But from a Man City side, they've not used him well enough. They've let him go. Mamouche, they've not like reaped rewards of that signing. They've let him go. And then now Nico Gonzalez and all of they are just very brilliant at like selling off the people they don't want as opposed to a lot
Bro,
of
James
our other
Trafford.
clubs. Oh yeah, James Trafford was a weird one, which leads us to the
Stand
next
them
game. We'll touch on the Leeds game next. Forest 0, Leeds United 1. Over to you, Kel. Glasney's first game. I predicted that Forest will
Away
win.
win as well.
Right, I predicted Forest will win based on Glasner, who is Forest's fifth manager under a year, which is a ridiculous thing. It is a ridiculous stat. When I read it, I was like, are they sure about this or not? So, Kel, what do you make of this great away victory?
Actually, the game was like 50-50 in my
Yeah.
opinion. I was watching it. We could have swung either way. Trafford made some saves, and then truth be told, we never really looked in control in that game also lah. So it took us a set piece to win the game, and the set piece also was, I think, let's
Yeah.
be
It
straightforward.
wasn't
It was the positioning of the goalkeeper, but you cannot. The fact that Stark can put the ball in that area.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, if you don't get your positioning right, too bad lah.
But it's like those
Shit
you
for
have
you
to
lah.
get over the line, right? Like we mentioned about how
Yeah,
difficult it is going somewhere. And you know the Forest fans will be up for it. New manager
Yeah.
and all of that, right? And Mr. Marinakis is somewhere at the back staring at the players and all of that, right? So I think it was a brilliant point to go away. How much does James Trafford improve you guys, man?
Bro. First of all, I give props to the Leeds United recruitment team. Every signing that they've made has been a upgrade. Like
yeah.
I've not seen this in so long lah. Like Harry Wilson upgrade. Then I'll call him Tariq because I don't know his back name. Bro, that guy is different class. I'm just telling you, that one will be playing in the Champions League for another club soon. Yeah, then
James Trafford
we kept the core of the team, like Ampadu and all this. Fun stat for everybody, Ampadu is like the second most effective long throw,
Don't tell me these kind of things. Every time
No,
he
cannot. he Ampadu will never go there because he knows he will never get the start. He's trying to fight Gamares, all this. So yeah. But
But Harry
for me,
Wilson,
the game
man,
was
what a
just like,
signing.
I thought
whatever lah.
disallowed goal, is it? Or
The Harry
offside,
Wilson
right?
one.
Yeah, offside. Well, the disallowed goal for Leeds, but clear offside, which would have been fantastic if he scored because Wilson was in my FPL lah. But
But Kel, one thing
you
I
win
gotta
some,
say,
you lose
man,
some.
like you guys look like damn difficult side to beat, yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
think,
just feel that
especially at
anyone who
home,
wants to,
it's going to be a
correct.
tough ask to get a point or like 3 points off you guys.
Just imagine
That's
going
one
to
thing
Ellen
that-
Road.
Hey, what's the centre back name? The more what?
Tariq
Muharamovic.
Muharamovic.
That guy is a
Muharamovic.
beast, bro.
Yeah.
Where do you guys get it from?
He's a
Sassuolo.
beast.
Oh, okay.
Sassuolo.
So the thing is,
Sassuolo.
I knew this guy was really a top class defender lah. I mean, stats wise for the Serie A, that's why I was stunned when we pulled it off. I was like, oh my god, I don't know lah. Whatever it is, like you say, selling a project. I don't know what they're doing, but they're really selling the project down at Leeds. The feel good factor is like off the charts now. And then we
For
like,
me,
Mudryk wants to come to us, but he will not come.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked they landed Trafford lah. I think that's going to be a superstar signing for you all for the next 2-3 years at least.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he
I
showed
do
it in the
believe
game,
he
right?
will. I do
He
believe
showed it in the
he'll
game.
move on. But bro,
same.
what a signing that is, man. And
Yeah.
and I think another thing that helped you all a lot was Stack got injured at the right time. Because, I
World
think
Cup.
he a lot of clubs, he was not on the radar of a lot of clubs because of that injury. And then they wanted to see how he comes
Fair
back from it and all that. And I
He's a
think,
deep ball specialist, man.
if not, I think definitely someone would have come in for him.
Guys,
There have been like queries for him lah. I mean, from
Yeah.
the nose in our club, they've made some queries.
That free kick was still fantastic for me, man. Even though keeper was wrong position, but man, it takes a
But you-
specialist to spot
Yeah,
that and
bro,
put that in. You
It's
know,
insane. It was
it's not.
good lah.
It's
And
not
it's not the
easy.
first time he's doing it, right?
Yeah,
Like even last
exactly.
season,
Goal
he
of the
scored
week,
a
ah?
few.
Goal
Goal of the week.
Specialist lah.
Can start
Bro,
really.
one time the Kevin Lewin should put the ball in with his shoulder. He said goal of the
Yeah,
week.
goal of the week.
It takes
I don't know what you all.
not everybody can do that, you know. So
That's why
like there's
shoulder.
not
You know,
much
you can do. Can you do?
there's not much to dissect in this game. But Kel, I want to know
Yeah.
because we of course predicted some things earlier and Leeds were not in any of those. So what's your realistic prediction for Leeds United this year? Where do they finish?
I would be like so happy if we can get like 10 place
And
or
above.
9 place. That would be fantastic. But Europe would be, everybody wants Europe lah. But I just need to tell everybody to
Calm
stop
down.
because calm down, chill. I know it's a good year for us to try to go for Europe because a lot of the English clubs are all going to be naked lah when they go, because they all think they can win it. Every English club now thinks they can win lah because the conference is like
Is it sort
it's
of
a joke lah.
free
The
fall.
quality wise is a joke.
Yeah.
So they think they can do that. Then Europa. But I would prefer like a 10 to 9 place finish. But I mean, if we get into Europe, I'm all for it.
I think you
Yeah.
guys get Europe this year. I don't know. I think for this
I
season,
mean,
think you guys.
I feel we can do it, but a lot of things need to go our way, injuries wise.
I just feel like there are teams that are a bit much better than Leeds for Europe.
Fair
That's
enough.
what I feel like. You know, you still have to go through your Brentford. Like we expecting a good season out of them, right? I think Bournemouth had a great game against City, although they did lose eventually. So, but we never know. Like they're like how Sunderland made it last time round, right? Is a possibility for Leeds to play in the Conference League. I think especially when we mention about the positioning trickling down, right? Top 5 EPL, then 6. Top 5 Champions League, then 6. And there are more places more now available. So you guys might sneak in. And I really hope so. I think European nights at Ellen Road will be quite fun to watch. It's been a
I'll
while
go.
since it happened, right? We used to.
I definitely
Chelsea
will go.
also are having this year European nights.
That one already been
They-
lah. So-
Shakhtar Donetsk, is it? Are they the
They
one?
rented their stadium to Shakhtar Donetsk. Donetsk or Donetsk or don't know what shit.
Shakhtar Donetsk. Yeah.
Why are Shakhtar Donetsk
Just
even
a-
asking Chelsea to let them? They
Bro, the
Mudryk-
Mudryk deal, bro.
Yeah.
There was a lot of strings attached. That deal had a lot of strings attached.
It's a total
Bro.
loss for Chelsea at the end of the day. The player didn't turn up. The player also got suspended. Now they have to give the stadium to
Guys,
Shakhtar
just be glad no kids are involved.
And the last game for us to go to was the one that just ended last night. Liverpool, or should I say this morning, Newcastle 2, Liverpool 2. It was an intense game. There's a lot of story riding to it. The hate for Alexander Isak.
I
And
thought
which
the
I thought
Kevin
was-
Keegan. I thought the Kevin
Oh, yeah,
Keegan
the-
just before anything. I thought the
Yeah.
Kevin Keegan tribute before
Was
the match
class.
was beautiful. man.
Wonderful.
Solid.
Right, and
Offsets. Well
you know,
done.
then they had the 7, the black and whites, and then the 7 was in
7
red.
in the red.
And
Yeah.
then when I saw that, I was like, okay,
Damn
this
nice.
is as much as all the friendliness is going to happen. The minute Isak took the first kick off, they started to boo that.
Yeah.
And that was expected. No, I didn't think there was anything surprising that they booed Isak. What I couldn't understand was they booed Victor Munoz for every touch that he had. So the thing is,
Why,
Victor Munoz was supposed to go to
He was supposed to go to Newcastle.
He pulled
Yeah,
out.
he
He pulled out
rejected
very
it.
last minute.
Then Iraola called up. Iraola called up, and then he decided to go to Liverpool. And then they booed the young guy for every touch. At first, I was thinking, why are they booing this guy? And then I realized I clocked it in. But I do not do this usually. But shout outs to Newcastle. I think for the amount of people they have lost Gordon, they've lost Bruno Guimaraes, they have lost Tonali, Joe Linton, who's one of their main players in that group midfield, was not playing as well.
Yeah.
They started 2 youngsters in
Louis Smiley.
Louis Miley was one of them. I think the age of the holding midfielders were 20 and 21, something like that.
They
Yeah.
held their
And
own,
then
bro.
Louis Hall
High
had a
energy.
great game.
Louis
and
Miley
then-
got a lot of potential, I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
correct.
Yes,
We saw
Hold on to
also
that
had a
rookie
game.
card.
Dan Burn is supposed to be their new captain,
Yep.
but he was injured and out for this game. And Malik Thiaw was the one who took over the captaincy for the game and
Yep.
had an immense game. Malik Thiaw was everywhere. You know, when they signed him from AC Milan, I was thinking, why did they do it right? Did anyone, of course, I'll give my Liverpool perspective.
Botman.
Any of you guys?
Botman also back.
Botman, I'm
Bro,
always
this
on
friend
the...
Botman is I think he's immense, bro. As a
on
defender.
the
But it's
first
just that-
season. In the first season, he was immense. and
Oh,
then
but the thing is, he's very good. But the
stalled
problem
a
is
bit.
his injury. He's injury prone.
stalled.
That's
the
his
right
only
word.
issue.
What a performance
But
by
how-
Wisa as well. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wisa the Weasel, they call him the Weasel Wisa. But dude, you know this was his best performance in the Newcastle shirts, yeah. Because the whole of last season, the whole of last season he was missing. But the more important person missing was the I'm gonna sing from the chandelier. You know, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Nick Woltemade has a video online. Please go and YouTube it. Yeah, just type Nick Woltemade.
Hey, but
Chandelier.
that first goal by Newcastle, Ilanga's pace.
Oh, yeah. That guy's
Holy
rapid, man.
But bro, he's a pace merchant, bro.
madness.
He's always been
I was
good
there
in
in
the
a
race.
Liverpool. I'm in a Liverpool group chat, right? And then
How
people were mad at
crazy.
Kirkes and all of that. I told them exactly what Ishmael just said. He's a pace merchant. If
Yeah.
you give him
There's no
that
catching
speed,
him.
there's no catching him.
Yeah,
So
man.
the fault was on Gravenberch for not shooting. I don't know
Correct.
why in the
He tried to
world
play.
will you
Yeah.
will
He tried
you
to play
not
the
shoot?
ball.
The option
No, but
there was
he always has that moment
right,
where
he can
breaks
bring
past
the ball. Yeah.
past the midfield already. He's got options to his left, to his right. He can shoot, and he does
But
the
then-
worst possible option.
Right, I hope it's something that Iraola addresses because the second goal came off him also. Like Newcastle's
Yeah.
second goal came off him. He tried.
But the
like
midfield
some-
was run through, yeah.
Yeah, I
They ran
think
through
that
like-
was. I was not mad about the first goal, but I was really mad about the second goal because, yeah, it's a fantastic run and all that. Don't get me wrong, Wisa did well, but that is where tactical fouls need to happen. Somebody just take the yellow and then you prevented the
what
goal, right? Right. They should have. But overall, as a Liverpool fan under the new manager, I'm quite okay with this
Yeah.
because it's the first game, and I think I told you guys it's the first time that we went to, although they lost a lot of players, it's the first time that we went to St James Park and we were in control of the game throughout the game. The two goals that we
Yeah.
conceded were awful defending, which of course there's Jeremy Jacquet who just came in, so a lot of things need to be sorted out. But it gives me a lot of hope. If this is what the fans wanted, right? If you guys heard me predicting the top four, I did not have Liverpool in the top four as well because I think we will be in the Champions League via the 5th position,
And
and that
humble.
no, bro, it's because there's a lot of things that's not fixed yet, right? We are talking in transition, right? We have still not gotten a Salah replacement. We are sacrificing Rio Ngumoa.
Why hasn't Bakula come through?
I don't know, bro. I feel like, okay, this is something I also wanted to ask you guys. When, they say deals, like they discuss deals, right? What the fuck are they doing? Like they go,
Yeah.
they
No,
say 100,
bro.
110 million, then they say no, then they go Eiffel Tower, then take a look, then next day they
go
come back,
makan, have some
107 million.
snails.
Right? Like, I don't understand what's taking it so long. Mean, do you know something about this thing?
No. So I think, I used to be very impatient about all these deals and all, right? So then after I realized that, bro, there's so much of things that happens that when you actually do want a transfer to actually go through. So imagine you go to a shop, you want to buy a bag, for example.
Yeah.
And okay, I give you the Bruno Guimaraes deal, for example. Arsenal started off with a very low bid of 60 million. And then after that, I was like, my friends in the Arsenal group, we were like, hey, faster get him. Then we slowly increased. But as time was progressing, he started to express his desire that he doesn't want to continue at Newcastle. He wants to leave. And slowly leverage started to shift from Newcastle to Arsenal. And in that process, started to lower the price slowly. At the end of the day, we got him for 75 million. All right. But the asking price was 90.
right? Yeah.
80 to 90 was the range. We reduced it. So what I realized was that my question was like, why never just pay this 75 and get him earlier? And that's when I realized that, bro, the guy is on holiday. Newcastle are paying his wages.
Yeah.
Let them continue paying. Once he's done, then you make the purchase. You save like odd 1 or 2 million because you don't have to pay the wages. This is some of the like reason why it doesn't happen. But with respect to like Bacola and everything, I just think, bro, these are these huge deals, bro.
Mhm.
You know, I was talking to Ishmael that day. I was telling him, bro, we signed one AIA, AIA, you know, insurance policy already. Bro, take so many things, you know, need to go through. Can you imagine $150 million deal?
Yeah. So on the other end of this is we are linked to Minte. I think that will get done. We will do it. But I heard the fella is down until like November or something. Yeah. How are Brighton
October.
sanctioning
Yeah.
injured players to our clubs?
Baleba also, yeah.
Right. Baleba is injured.
Yeah.
They sold him.
Yeah.
Then we want Minte. But I think like Minte is a deal that I'm not too excited about, but I understand and I'm fine
He's
with it.
good, man.
Yeah.
So why not excited?
I think he's like
He wants Nonto.
I like
this
I
toxic
like
steals.
Minte, you know. I like Minte. The only reason I hate him, right, is every time when I think Brighton will beat Man U, he drops a stinker against Man U every single time, sir. He will the game before you be good, and then based on that I'll be like, okay, Brighton will win, and I tell you guys Brighton will win. Then Ishmael will
Doing
continue.
Baleba a favor.
You are a hater, blah blah blah, and that's the game that Minte will suck. He cannot dribble past anybody. He cannot score nothing. But I don't think I will accept him, and I think he should start because we are wasting Rio away. But having Bacola is a problem now. It's going to be like the Miles Lewis Kelly problem. Although I think Rio will feature much more. We will have Bacola on the left. We will have Gakpo on the left. Then we will have Victor Munoz is on the left. So there's a lot of players on the left. But I'm still excited to see what this team does because if I test, I think we did very well. We conceded 2 goals, but that was about it. Like I think the overall system. Ish sent me a meme earlier, which I have to agree. I think Frimpong and Kirkes, man, they had such terrible games, man.
No,
like-
but like
Frimpong and Rio on the
yeah.
right is not it lah.
Yeah, Frimpong.
At the
Guys,
moment
that-
lah, it's not it.
But I
YouTuber,
think that somewhere down the line, Frimpong will play as a right winger, especially if we don't get Minte. When Conor Bradley comes back, and then Frimpong will play as a right winger. It's going to be a lot of funny
Crazy,
things
right?
to watch.
Before Frimpong moved to Liverpool and he was playing in that
The hottest right back in the world, no.
wing back system, right? He was just he was doing not only well in attack, he was doing
Bro, he
bloody
was
awesome
bad in defense.
No,
Trust me.
yeah,
When
no,
he
no.
signed, a lot of
defend.
people pull it out and said that if you were complaining about Trent, who you say Trent cannot defend, you are now buying Frimpong who cannot
Who
defend.
cannot even
And
but he wasn't in a full team system, like he was doing
system
really
bro.
Yeah,
End of
it's
the
a
day.
system
It's
lah,
like
you know,
a back three, so he's defensive. He doesn't have to defend that much.
Mm.
Especially when Konate was around, right? Konate
Yeah.
and
Konate.
Frimpong were terrible. I hope Jacquet can help to cover a bit more. I think Jacquet had a decent game, not over the top. But shout outs to Araujo. I think Barcelona fans are very weird, you know. Barcelona fans are like ex-partners who just wish bad on their exes. Because the minute we got Araujo, right, they kept saying that, wow, Deco has got these guys off, Ferran Torres off. Ferran Torres, by the way, scored 2 goals.
2 goals, yeah.
Araujo had quite a decent half when he came on for Jacquet, and then even although he
He's not a
will
bad
be
player at all.
He's not
gonna get
fully fit, is it? Or
Yeah,
he's
but
not
he's not a
fully-
good player also lah.
He's
He's
a
just
wild card
injury
lah.
prone lah. He's a
But
injury
if you-
prone
He's a
guy
wild
lah.
card.
If you are telling me if
He's a
I am
douchebag.
he is going to sit on the bench, I have no problems with it. Jacquet is supposed to be first choice, right? If you're talking about Araujo and Konate, I'm not the biggest fan of Konate. Why should I feel like Araujo is a downgrade to Konate? Both of them are bozos at certain points in their they can be great in one game and then they can be absolute bozos in another game. So I'm not saying that as a downgrade or whatsoever. Like with that being said, Liverpool are not buying him on or having him on a loan with
It's a loan, right?
as of now. Yeah, it's a loan without a eye on signing him for the future lah. I hope he does well. There's a player there. You know, these Uruguayans or South Americans in general just are gung-ho. So you expect he will get the red card somewhere, and then the Barcelona fans will come again and say, see, we told you. You know, like one of the comments I saw today was like, oh, this is only season 1 of Araujo. Bloody hell, season 2 is going back to you guys. What the fuck you guys saying season 1 of Araujo?
Hey, but Matt, I
weird
feel right. Like I think
guys.
Sobo, right, I think Sobo must play the number 10. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I don't know whether because I feel like the moment McAllister and Craven were in the midfield, right,
Mhm.
and Sobo at the 10, right, I think you
Yeah.
guys gain back control
Yeah,
as
correct.
compared to having Florian
But
there.
to
Because
see we gain back control, I didn't feel like at any point of the game we lost control. We were watching you were watching as well, right? Do you feel
Nice,
like
I don't think you
Liverpool?
guys were getting run over like that. You know what I mean? The first 2
No,
goals.
I think Liverpool had control of the game from start to end. But what I think they compromised on was that they were very vulnerable to Newcastle's fast transition moments.
Yeah.
So they could not stop it, which is what I actually wanted to bring up the point that I think Liverpool's biggest target for the remaining part of the window should be to get a
DM,
DM in, like a
Yeah.
proper number 6.
But
You know, to
unfortunately, we
actually
are not
clamp
linked.
down the transition.
We are not linked to any. So
Yeah,
I really think it's going to be Bacola, and then it's going to be Minte, and that's it
Yeah.
for us. So which is
If I
why
was you guys, I'll splash the cash on Scots.
I think
Yeah,
Iraola
It's
is
not
like
DM lah. It's not a DM lah.
yeah.
No, it doesn't have to be lah because Iraola doesn't play DMs. What he plays 2 CMs.
Bro, yeah,
right?
Tyler
But one with
Adams,
a bit
bro.
more. Who?
Yeah, Tyler
Tyler
Adams.
Adams. Oh, that one he comes.
Bournemouth. But we'll see.
Tyler Adams,
I think I'm
Kel's favorite player.
there's
Leeds legend.
But as a Liverpool fan,
Leeds legend.
I'm quite encouraged. So let's see where this goes into the next game. As long as we get some points up and running. And by the way, Liverpool fans, I know Mo Salah scored 2. Please stop telling me that he needs to come back. Mo Salah would have given more. Just shut the fuck up and move on.
Yeah. Move on.
Move on. And
That's
with
why.
that, let's just quickly touch on some notable results. Man City 2, Bournemouth 1. City came back from behind with 5 minutes. Was it 5 minutes left?
Yeah.
Ishmael was desperately hoping
No one
for-
cares lah. No one cares
But
about City
Jackie
lah.
came
please.
in
Boys.
and
But now
boys,
everyone think
keep the
Maresca
game
is the
sorry.
best.
Yeah,
son.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
Guys, so sorry. I need to run already.
Okay, ciao, bro.
Okay,
Take
I
care.
need to go.
We are
Ciao, ciao.
finishing up
You
already.
bro,
Okay.
take care, man.
Okay, boys. Thank you, bro.
Okay,
Thank
ciao.
you. See you all.
Love and
The
eagles to
champion
the
has
fan.
left.
That is how new fathers will be. So do not be surprised that even old fathers are going to chow halfway. I'm giving my excuse for myself already. But
No,
yeah,
no son or family members. Hey guys, I also got to.
I need to chow. Kel, why are you
cat ah?
chowing? Then we chow.
No lah, I just feel like it.
City won Bournemouth 2-1. I think it was a great result for Maresca because during the Community Shield, everybody was slating him and saying that he's never going to be. He's never going to
City
be,
manager.
bro.
Bro, I
You
thought he
forgot-
was Pep, guys. He looked like Pep to me. What Pep clone down there?
If you close your eyes a
I felt
bit
no
and
difference, bro.
if you screen
It
a
felt
bit
like
Except
Pep to
the way
me.
they played lah, the way they played on the field.
but I
Oh,
think
they
it
are
was
rubbish
a
lah.
great
They're gonna get
result.
found out soon lah.
You see, can
Not
you
found
believe
out
that?
soon. He's already been found out, bro. He's shitty.
They are rubbish. They need to depend
Only
on the two
reason
centre
they
backs to
won the
score
game was
goals.
when he brought Jackie on.
Yeah,
You know-
Jackie flipped the game.
You know, right? I cannot
Yeah.
believe at this point that Man U lost to Hull, and then they are actually saying that City that lost to Bournemouth is rubbish.
City that
Bournemouth
beat
is a
Bournemouth.
strong team. You know, Bournemouth. Do not underestimate them. They have lost Iraola,
City
but
not even gonna finish top 4 this season.
No, I never underestimate Man City. I only underestimate Maresca. The only reason they won was because Maresca looked at his bench and was like, oh yeah, Turkey, yeah.
Shaki is-
Oh, okay.
he's-
I put him.
But
he's the
Shaki
only
made a
one
lot
there,
of
yeah.
difference. He had a fantastic,
He did, though. He did, yeah.
But that's why you have these players. You have a squad. You have a squad that when you do
You
not,
start this guy, not put him on the bench.
I think Shaki is a weird one, bro. A lot of
He's a
teams
wild
have
card
put-
also lah.
Do you guys watch
It's a wild
the?
one.
Do you guys watch the? There's this new Man City documentary. They brought out the clip whereby they were thinking about signing Shaki.
Buying
Yeah.
him, yeah.
And his attitude was not something they thought was good enough, but they still signed him for the ability. So I think Ryan Shaki on the bench, even France didn't want to play him, although there were certain times where they needed like someone creative. So it's a weird one. A big result is of course Brighton 4, Aston Villa 0. Bizot. This is
Terrible defense, man. for Villa.
Silence.
but
What lose 4-0 on the opening day, losers.
also,
Promo.
first record of the season for
Oh,
their
yeah.
new
Gomez,
signing. Yeah,
Gomez,
João
right?
Gomez.
violent conduct.
I think at that point of time, a lot of them lost their heads already. It was already
They
4-0
scored,
by then, right?
35
It's
minutes
gone,
though. It was 35 minutes
Right.
though.
But
So, yeah.
Villa
It's
being Villa will always have a slow start. I expect them to be decently placed by the end of the season. I think it's
Watkins is
Hey,
leaving
shout out to
Yeah.
my
and they're going for
Aston
Jackson.
Villa. Shout out to my Aston Villa friend who texted me after United lost 2-0. Said perfect start to the season.
So they double down on what you guys did.
Perfect. More. It's a better start for you guys. Congratulations.
Find a new club, my friend.
I think they'll be okay lah. I think they'll be okay. And the last notable result I want to touch on is Ipswich 2, Sunderland 1.
Oh, and Siso.
I think I told you guys that Sunderland will be in trouble, but not a lot of people. But that's my hot take. I think Sunderland.
No, I'm with you. I'm on board.
I think
The Sunderland
Sunderland,
in trouble train.
especially with Europe.
But there was no Euro first game, bro. That's the thing. Like,
No,
you know what I mean?
in the long run, if I'm telling
Yeah,
that
yeah.
they're going to be
Because World
relegated,
Cup and all this, all their
Right.
players.
right? I think they will be in. Let's see at the end of the season. And that's about it for this. Do you guys have any other notable results you guys have in mind? None, right? These were the big
No,
results. Oh yeah, we
Yeah,
have
the big one
another,
was the Leeds winner. That's all.
another notable result. Today Chelsea lost 7-0
To Fulham.
Chelsea are playing. Chelsea are
Wow,
playing.
Nostradamus.
After we record, but I'm expecting Xabi Alonso's guys to get the win.
Come on, João Pedro.
Yeah,
hat-trick.
come on. A lot of us have big faith.
Everyone has. So what's the point?
And today we also learned that Chelsea signed Xabi Alonso because they felt they lacked the aura and for Graham Potter and Lime Rosinier. So that this is now apparently a manager's criteria. It seems.
Teachers, yeah, how to get auras, yeah.
But Xabi Alonso, I think
Oh
there are
my
certain
God.
guys who walk
Wow.
into your club, right? You
Xabi,
know
of
that,
course.
Swagger.
right?
Swagger.
What you expect? You sign a PE teacher, how to get aura from that? You should,
No,
come
like-
on, man.
You know when Pep walked into City, when Klopp
Yeah.
walked into Liverpool,
Yeah.
although we were at a bad place,
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
true.
the aura is there.
Yeah.
So Chelsea give you full marks for being honest about it and put it out there. So that's about it. We are done with.
Stop kidnapping children.
Oh yeah. Oh no, now they are kidnapping old men like Danny
Ah.
Welbeck. They want to get Jordan
They
Anderson.
moved on
But I
in
think
the worst
these
way.
Chelsea fans, I touch my heart. Where's my heart? Oh, here. I touch my heart. You guys are underestimating because some of you guys are not happy with the Jordan Anderson and Danny Welbeck signing.
Siao.
I think it's decent. I think it's
That's
going to
what
be
you
good for
need.
you guys. Especially one game a week, right? One game a week. It'll be quite good for them to have this senior man. If Jordan Anderson don't break his arm while celebrating, that is.
He deserved it, yeah.
So with that, we've come to the end of this week's roundup. If you guys are here with us up to now, we thank you. Continue to support us. If you guys want to be a part of the show, especially if you guys do not belong to any of these teams here, we would like to know, especially like your odd clubs that
Especially if
we do
you Chelsea.
not. Chelsea fans. We would like to have you guys on board. Man City, I think
So that we can make fun of you.
yeah, and Man City fans, if you guys are listening, please come in as well so that Ish will stop hating on you guys as much as he hates on you guys. Because he said that I will stop hating Man City when we have another host that is a City fan. Correct? Is that what it is, Ish? That's what's required.
Paraphrasing lah. I'll say I'll be a bit more respectful lah.
Because
Yeah,
he's been
story
very
changed already now.
sorry, respectful. So with that, we will catch you in another week's time. Hope Man United will recover from the mauling of the Tigers. Nitin, hope you guys find some food as well.
I was waiting for that. I thought you were only going
Also,
to say
note
about
to that-
menu.
And
Hey, hello,
uh,
Kevin. Relax, ah.
and we
You don't forget.
and we as a
Still a long
podcast
season, ah.
and we as a podcast sincerely hope that Arsenal lose next week.
Wow, bastards, yeah. We turned on here.
100%.
You don't know. You don't know.
Who's the next match?
Bro, at this
Arsenal
point,
will
right, I
reject
don't
it.
care lah.
It
I
doesn't
think
even matter.
they will
They will
win.
win
I
everything.
care.
I
Okay,
want to
okay.
see. I want to see.
We confirm win
Away to
everything.
Aston Villa. Come on, Villa. You got to
Oh
bounce
my
back
God.
from the 4-0
Come
loss.
on, Villa! Up, you Villa!
Come
Come on!
Unai Emery,
Up
don't
the
be a
Villas,
host.
come
No
on.
chance lah.
Wait,
Bro,
come on.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Silence.
This is the
what do
time.
you mean?
Come
No,
back.
what do you mean no chance, bro? Unai Emery, every time he plays Arsenal,
he's
he
a
has a point
genius.
to prove.
Yeah. Come on.
Right, up
Come
the
on,
Villa,
Up the
whatever
Villa,
way you
come on.
guys can lah. 1-0,
Let's
so
go.
fine lah. So with that, we are
Let's
done
go
for
lah,
this week.
Villa.
We will catch you guys again on the pod next week. My name's Maddie.
Hi, Carl.
Kelvin.
Nitin.
care.
On behalf of Mid North
Boo
London.
to Arsenal.
Boo.
Oh.
We're not
Take care,
bastards,
guys.
yeah.